Hey guys, good morning. It is Tuesday, December 17th, and what is it? It's about 1:45. I usually don't do the cards this late, but I had to work on the astrology. I hadn't had it logged, so I finished like the week of the glyphs. Okay, so I was working on defining them just for today, and as if you can tell, there's a lot going on over here. And there's a lot going on over here and over here. So basically, I wanted to do a couple of days ahead just because some of these energies are already coming in. Like today's Tuesday. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. We have Venus moving into Aquarius on Thursday. And then today we have a T-square. Tomorrow we have a T-square. And Thursday we have 2 T-squares and a Grand Cardinal Cross. So these energies are also coming in already. Okay, today we have Sun squaring Black Moon Lilith. Tomorrow, Mars sextiling Saturn. And actually, that's Wednesday and Thursday because that is highly unusual and it occurs at exactly midnight. Okay, so it was kind of weird when I found that transit on Wednesday and Thursday. I was like, what the hell? But it's at 0000. Okay, so it's split between the two. Those energies are already coming in also. Okay, and then on Thursday, we have Mercury squaring Neptune. Those are also coming in. Very, very potent energy. And at the end of the week, Saturday, we have the Sun moving into Capricorn, and it's also the winter solstice. Okay, so very interesting energies coming in. And also, too, on that day, what do we have? We have another T-square on that day, and we also have Venus sextiling Chiron at 1 degree. Okay, so I did a lot of work when I had these T-squares. It's kind of crazy because there's quite a few conjunctions. So not only do I have to translate the conjunctions, but I have to kind of conjugate them with the other energies. So what happens is I have like a whole sheet of information, and basically I'm going to look at it and be like, okay, it's telling you to turn the other cheek. I have to condense, take that information and conjugate it and come up with what I feel is going to happen according to the energies at play. Now, I can't nail everything on the dot, but I can nail some of them. Okay, so first let's start. Today, the moon is in Virgo. As a matter of fact, it moved into Virgo shortly before midnight, so we started the day off with a 1 degree Virgo moon. Okay, Virgo is intellectual, meticulous, industrious, responsible, efficient, and organized. Now, Virgo is hermit energy, so there can be a lot of thinking. You are the seeker of truth, okay? You have strong common sense. You're concerned with long-term security. This is a perfectionist and professional energy. Okay, and Virgo is also 6th house, so it's about your daily schedule and how you help others, mostly elderly females and children and animals. Okay, so with the moon in Virgo, and I read this out to you guys the other day because I knew we were coming into the Virgo energy, and I'm sure you're seeing this stuff on TV already. But so just to recap, moon in Virgo: to live and die in LA, the pleasure and the pain, caves, under the skin, moss, herbs, lungs, respiratory, vape, paranoid, vapor, vaporize, vaporizer, virus, viral, under the skin or getting under my skin, terrain, subterranean, territory, government, success in government more specifically, victim, victimized, victimhood, victimizer, conspiracy, blame, mind spiral, circular thinking, flaws, details, micromanaging, treeples and sheeples, sacrifice, undercover. Last time I had gotten, when I had channeled this, I got meth lab explosion, can of worms, making up, wildfire spreading, details and precision, trap, and by the book. Success in government, evacuation, witch hunt. Okay, so those are some of the things that I had channeled under Virgo in addition to that. Okay, so let's see if there's anything I missed. Now, we still have that grand Earth trine which is allowing you to see things in a different way. Okay, being grounded in all matters, easier manifestation, and the ability to see reality in a larger dimension than others. So it's kind of like stepping out of the matrix. Okay, and your intuition will be heightened in addition to that. Okay, so that's still left over from yesterday, not to mention other energies, but without me having to go into it again. We're going to move forward on this. Okay, so numbers of the day, 17 and 23. 17 is the wish card. It's also the card, the star, okay, representing Aquarius energy, hopes, dreams, family. I mean, sorry about that, not family. I've been intaking a lot of information. Like I said, I've been working on this since 10 o'clock, so it's been 4 hours. I've been brain deep in this week's horoscope, and I'm not done. Okay, well, at least the definitions and the translations, because I have to read them all to understand it and put it together. Yeah, my mind automatically conjugates the information, but I have to read it and understand it in order to file it in my brain. Okay, so I apologize, not family. It's hopes, wishes, friends, social life, groups, and society. It's also dreams, you know, your greatest dreams. It is also about expressing harmony in partnership, and it also equals up to 8. So this is a lasting impression, your ability to cope, and it has to do with the next number, 23. This is having confidence in your boundaries, ideas that create balance. It can be surprises, it can be changes. So it almost feels like it's a physical manifestation of, okay, not something solid you can touch, but something in the 3D realm that you can see with your eyes. Okay, so 17 and 23 chalk up to 8 and 5. So ability to cope by asserting boundaries and having strong confidence in it. This is how you want things to be, and this is how it is. Okay, so we have additional transits, and let's see, let's start with the lower number. Number 13. 13 is a number of change. It's the number of transformation. It's also Scorpio energy. It's the number of the death card. So there could be a door closing. There's a purge to something old as we move forward into the new, or we're taking negative things and we're making it positive by destroying those negative beliefs and ideas. Why do I say that? Well, we have 16, 16, and 25, 25. That's 4 7s. So today we have 4 7s. You could be getting downloads. You could be finding out something that you wanted to find out, that you've been wishing to find out, or you know, you could have just wanted to know something. I'm hearing facts and data and evidence. Don't know why. Anyways, let's see. 16 is about serving something up on a daily basis. Okay, so making this a habit and making it part of your daily practices. And like I said, it equals 7. 7 can be psychic downloads. It can also be destruction. It's heaven and hell. Okay, destruction and fantasy. It's enlightenment, and it's breakthroughs and breakdowns. Okay. Then we have 25 and 25. That number together, 25, means big changes. Okay. It also talks about quarter. Okay. Quartering something up, breaking it down into bits and pieces. Okay. Along with that full moon in Gemini energy. Excuse me. Yeah. Full moon in Gemini energy that we're still experiencing. Now, today is the 17th. So we'll be rolling in a couple of days, rolling into the Capricorn energy, but we have other things in Capricorn. Okay, so the Capricorn energy is already here. Okay, this one though is an eclipse, so you may actually feel it coming in. And we'll probably talk about the Capricorn eclipse in another video, because it's a little bit too early. I haven't gotten to it yet, guys. Okay, so this 25 is about changes in the balance. Okay, expressing surprise, a breakthrough that creates a balance that is well deserved. Okay, I was gonna say never in your life have you ever dreamed that this could happen, or it's something that you've been wishing. Okay, so before I go any further, let me try and get a few of these in here, because we've got other stuff. I almost said other shit, but it's not shit, man. Everything happens for a reason. Okay, and what do I want to say? That sometimes it's hard to realize that your children or people's deaths play a part in your karma, but that is a fact. That's the facts, ma'am. I mean, I'm sorry, but that is how it is. I mean, I've experienced it myself, and now it's because I've been through that pain. It is really hard for me to watch other people do it, and you know, it makes me sound like an ass when I'm like, it's supposed to happen. You know, I'm sure somebody wants to give me a couple slaps, but oh well, too bad. That's just how it is. That's the way it is. Okay, so shadow side of Virgo energy, being criticism, high-strung, standoffish, argumentative, hypochondriac, neuroticism, being judgmental, afraid of your own anger, disliking, feeling vulnerable, okay, and pretending, living in the illusion of common stability, wanting to control, being skeptical or paranoid. Let's see, what else is there? We're still in Sun in Sagittarius, and we are moving. At the end of the week, the Sun will be in Capricorn, so we're actually transferring in that energy. So there's some Sag, and then there's some Capricorn coming in, like I was saying. Okay, so with the Sag, it's still legal stuff. With Capricorn, it's enterprise, and it's also about power and control and achievement. Okay, so let's see. Strong intuition. Anything you do now, anything you change, you'll attract luck if it's positive, right? Okay, so whatever downloads or breakthroughs or psychic downloads that you get today, it may be the breakthrough where ding, you suddenly realize something. Okay, like you get struck by lightning and an idea could just occur to you. Okay, or some little detail that you hadn't seen. For some, it's the flaws, yeah. Not being able to get out of that analysis paralysis spin. I'm the victim. The world's doing this to me. That kind of deal. Those people, they're going to be high strung. Okay, nervous, anxious, frenetic nature. I mean, just bitchy. Bitchy and totally anxietied out. Okay, we have Sun. Sun in Sagittarius squaring Black Moon Lilith. Okay, it's harder to express ourselves, and with the Capricorn energy coming in, double that. Okay, sometimes Sag talks a little bit too much, so it's kind of like you don't have to say too much, but what you do say, it's almost like I'm at a loss for words. Okay, so with this transit, with the Sun squaring Black Moon, it can take a lot of your energy if you are spinning or depressed or sad. And there is a problem with that during the holidays especially. So there could be a lot of people who are experiencing the cold, dark depression. And then like with this, it's kind of like recognizing that we've not gotten too much progress, that every time it seems like you're moving forward, something comes in and deters you or blocks you. So this basically acts as a down the rabbit hole and back out again. You get sucked into the spiral and you come out a brand new person if you can overcome this, okay? Depression, low levels of energy, sadness, apathy, and hopelessness and fear are very, very common. And as we roll into the Capricorn energy, that can mount. If you cannot overcome these feelings, it will build up or pile up on you, okay? After the transit is over, we can experience a change in outlook, okay? It's like we get a brand new attitude. We become empowered by what we learn, and we begin to rewrite our book, okay? Information about others and the world around us comes to the forefront, okay? And it can cause you to question your beliefs, okay? The Sun, energy, attention, focus, and love and work, okay? Directing that flow optimistically. Square is having friction. Black Moon Lilith in Pisces is about our greatest fears. In Pisces, it's the shadow of trust. Your Sun squaring Black Moon, the shadow of trust. Optimism and hope is against, okay, I'm getting against all odds here. It's kind of like you're viewing at things. You want to be optimistic, but it's more draining than anything. I'm hearing back up the flow. So let's see, intense feelings of liberation and rebirth. So it's kind of like the phoenix. Okay, we spiral down into the underworld where we're made, and we come back out and arise again, like the phoenix. Okay, it is a square. Let's see. So it's basically clearing out psychological debris that keeps us from our purpose and keeps us from our manifestation. Now, if you get tired, sleep. Get the rest that you need, because it's not going to help you if you try to push through. Okay? And then let's see. So it can be like you could suddenly be so tired and like be sleepy for a couple of days. Excuse me. And then we have a T-square exiting through Mercury and Sagittarius. Okay, so hold on. Okay, if you guys weren't here last week, Mercury moved into Sagittarius on Sunday, the 8th. Okay, so basically it's alert, adaptability, quick to establish rapport. You want to explore, meet new people, learn new things. See, prizing freedom, not letting people have any control or any power over what you have to say. Inquiring minds want to know. You need information. You need stimulus. It could be hard to pay attention or stick to one subject because you're jumping frequently, or this could changing jobs frequently, or changing your chores frequently. Like, you could be at home and you start washing the dishes and get bored and decide you're going to go do something in the yard, get bored, that kind of deal. It's hoppity hop hop, hoppity hop hop. Okay. They're showing me, the Easter bunny, Peter Rabbit, Easter, jumping, hopping along. Travel, involved in the work, never stop learning, loving reading, exploring new ideas, and learning about other people. You're very fast and very intelligent, but you have a hard time paying attention, okay? And you could be blunt, outspoken, probably talking too much, or, basically using that sarcastic, brutal honesty of yours, Sag. Okay, you're very honorable and noble, though. You don't try to fool anybody, and you definitely are not one to pick somebody apart, okay? If you're being tactless, it's because you're kind of, you jump the gun and stuff blurts out of your mouth before you get a chance to put your foot in it. Okay, so be wary of that at this time. Sometimes things can just blurt out, okay? And it's hard to complete something that takes a long time. Okay, and the shadow side to that would be you could meddle. You could get involved in something that's not your business. You can be meddlesome, kind of like a pain in the ass if you keep bugging somebody with too much energy. And you could make promises too readily, meaning that, yeah, sure, I can jump off that mountain. Yeah, hell, I'll do it for you, when you really can't. But you're going to try anyways, even though you might fail. You're like, fuck it, I'll try it anyways. Okay? Promising too much and not even really being sure if you can deliver, but hell, you'll try it, right? That is common with Sagittarius. I'm game. Sages are up for a party at any time. Okay, so the T-square exits through Mercury and Sagittarius. Okay, it's squaring, Mercury is squaring the moon, and it is squaring Pisces. So this can be gambling. You're gambling way too much. You could be promising more than you can deliver. You could be spending too much, telling yourself, okay, I know Christmas is in a couple days, but I'm going to spend this $500 on, I don't know, I'm going to go get a bag of weed because I can turn it around before Christmas. And, it is the 17th. So actually, in reality, here in Pune, you probably could. But, I don't know about other areas. I'm just saying, don't be the fool. And actually, I have been seeing the Fool everywhere. There's a lot of Fool and Uranus and Mars energy and Aquarius energy. So there's, you're just a fool, meaning happy-go-lucky. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going. I'm optimistic about the road that I'm traveling on. So Mercury and Sagittarius can be thinking, communicating, speaking, writing, and listening. It can be even teaching, because Sagittarius likes to learn, right? So it could be communicating, I want to learn this, or I can do this, or I'm going to go do this. And Sagittarius is the optimism that comes from it, right? A little too much. They're putting a little too much stock. Not really confident, but excitable. I'm going to do it. Jumping the gun. Saying yes before you really know the details of what's involved. Because we also have Moon and Virgo, yeah. Criticism. And then Neptune and Pisces. So, let's see. The Moon and Virgo, practical against. I don't want to go to the party. Okay, I don't feel like drinking. I don't feel like doing drugs. I want to say it's against your nature. Like, we should stay home and stay off the roads for the holidays. I don't want to go too far. And then the answer, how you combat this T-square. It's basically lies in Gemini. We did have the full moon in Gemini not long ago. Okay, and this is Mercury and Sagittarius. So it's kind of like two opposite but complementary energies. So this can be going too far, delusional, being the fool, or, yeah, you could be lying to somebody, telling somebody what they want to hear. Hold on, guys. So Gemini would be, I want to say it's about habits. This kind of feels like something's being blown out of proportion. Somebody can be delusional. Let's see, let's look at the numbers. Mercury in Sagittarius, 13 degrees. I'd like to change this. I hope to change this. I hope to learn this. Moon in Virgo, practical, industrious. Details. Neptune and Pisces, fantasy. Delusion, illusion. So it's kind of like, I'm seeing this guy that's drunk, puffing on a cigarette, going, yeah, man, I'm the best skydiver in the world. I'm going to learn skydiving. And it's just not really, this is not a reality. I mean, it's blowing smoke up somebody's ass is what it feels like. I don't know. We shall see. Okay, but 2333, and I just went through all the transits that are coming in. Oh, look at that. Sure. Wow. Okay. Is there something? Any more? Yeah. Okay. Deciding. Deciding, presiding. So yeah, the T-square exiting through Mercury and Sagittarius and, having to do the opposite is kind of like, don't make this a habit, or I want to do this every day. It could be just outright lies. Or someone is just really delusional that they can keep something up. Or something is not practical. It's like, like today you go out and buy a car. I'm going to do this every day. I'm going to buy a car every day. Or I'm going to buy a dog every week until I have like 50 dogs. Something, it's almost ridiculous. Okay, scheming tendencies, native disposed towards deceiving others, problems in love affairs. So somebody can be promising too much in relationships. We're gonna go far, baby. Clarify pathway, please. I feel like that's a lot of cards. Let me grab these ones now. Clarify lovers reverse, please. Lovers reverse, please. Okay, well, I was going to ask for the final outcome, but there it is. Okay, so imprisonment and pathway. For me, that feels like promising yourself something different or going in a different direction. Imprisonment can be contracts, promises, something to where you're locked in, locked up, or locked out. The rat. Rat. The rat. I don't know why. Hold on, guys. The rat. The rat. This is an informer. This is an informer. This is somebody changing sides or changing game. Secret. Somebody's spilling some information. False promises. Talking so this is almost like luring a rat into a trap, possibly. Trap. Yeah, rat trap. Okay, so this can be imprisonment. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Hold on, guys. Let me look at these other energies. I feel a prediction coming. Success in business and, hold on. Success in business and government. Success in government. Success in business and government, right? A new habit. So, oh, this can be the habitual liar. Okay, so habitual lying. I smell a rat. So what is that when you lie in court? God fun it, I can't think of it. Lying in court. Oh my God, really? I can't even remember the word. Okay, I'm gonna put you on pause while I stupidly stare at my screen here and try to remember what it is. Okay, I got it. It's perjury. Okay, so somebody is perjuring themselves in order to get something. Yeah, this is perjury. The rat trap. Either they're catching, somebody's being caught in a lie, maybe caught in a lie on the stand, or somebody's saying, oh, you're lying, you're going to get caught. This can be like somebody talking shit about your, this is the sacrificial lamb. Somebody's making you a sacrificial lamb. Caught in a rat trap. Okay, let me move on with the reading and then we'll get to the rest of it because sometimes this needs to sink in. Okay, let me write that down though, the rat. Rat caught in a trap. Perjury. Star Trekker light. Okay, so 7 of Wands reversed. Wiener. Fucking lying sack of shit. Okay, so Seven of Wands is usually having courage to stand up for yourself, and it's reverse, meaning somebody's a chicken shit, okay? This is like a chicken shit rat out. This is blatantly telling lies in order to fuck somebody over. Blatantly lying, caught in a trap. Now I gotta pause you again because I can't remember, not perjury, but when you, contempt of court. God fun it, I don't know all these terms, right? Contempt. This looks like contempt of court. I'm not telling, when really they know, but they're not speaking up because they're chicken shit, okay? They have information, but they're not giving up the info. So this looks like possibly a hostile witness trying to, oh, this is a frame. They're trying to blame somebody else. Somebody is being the sacrificial lamb. Mentor of Dis is as above, so below. So this is a manifestation in the physical realm. Something of a material nature to share. Okay, from physical fitness to sexuality, investment practices, material work like physical labor, to warfare, a teacher or a student. So yeah, somebody may have perjured themselves, or they may have been caught up in some kind of, okay, Ponzi scheme. I don't know what Ponzi scheme is, but that just popped into my head. Some kind of scheme. The rat caught in the trap. Interesting. Pathways, the star and high priestess. Oh boy, those are, it's the universe working. It's the universe at work. Somebody is about to learn a huge lesson. Their life is about to take a permanent change. The star is the Aquarius card. It's hopes, wishes, dreams, social circle. The star is also about healing. So this is a wish granted. High priestess is, I was going to say, the ruler of the moon. The moon is ruled by Cancer, but it's also representative of the psychic water signs. Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. So Aquarius and Pisces, this is almost like exposure. Somebody's coming to the end. A lot of questions, leaving a lot of questions unanswered. It's like they deliberately lied. They did. They lied. Hangman, Ace of Swords, and Prince of Wands. They will not give you the information that they had. They are adamant. They know stuff, but they're kind of, somebody's sitting on it. Hangman is about changing your perspective. Okay, Ace of Swords, recognizing truth and clarity and communication, and Prince of Wands. So it's kind of like where somebody may have lied before, or where somebody may have held back or tried to deceive and misdirect you. There's a change here. Somebody's turning state's witness. Hangman is when you're forced to stay still. You're staying right there until you learn to look at things, until you see the truth of the matter. Prince of Wands, ambition, person of action. This could be I acted too quickly, or false representation, false claims. This is anger. The truth is in the eye of the beholder. So yeah, somebody's giving some deceptive testimony or making deceptive accusations. Eyewitness testimony. Pertinent eyewitness testimony. So this feels like witnesses that wouldn't say anything or that were kept away are now going to be turning evidence. There's a lot of questions that are still unknown, and they're hoping by, oh, this is declined. This is a Trump's impeachment. God fun it. Yeah, they're hoping to uncover, get a few questions answered by those people that were held back from testifying. Princess of Wands and Ten of Cups. I'm going to come back to this energy over here. Lovers is reversed. So it's kind of like, I want to say highly unusual. Gemini is usually about patterns. It's attached at the hip, making the right choices every day, not being tempted, and not going to victim mentality. So with this and the Eight of Hearts is sacrificing. So it can be that somebody opens their mouth and decides to make that sacrifice they normally wouldn't have made. There's no love loss here. Whoever they're giving somebody up. They're giving up the goods, walking away from victim mentality, and then realizing that you have to do the right thing. Okay, that would be Sun and Sag. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. Even though you're being told by one command not to testify, you have to. You have to go and you have to speak the truth and you have to feel good about it. So this really is about the witnesses testifying. Judication. Every time I see this card, I want to say judification, because it's a premise of, if this is satisfied, then we can move forward. So it's trying to decide something. Ooh, for some for some it's a divorce. This can also be about sexual relations. Two of Hearts is my sex card. Okay, it signifies union. So this can be a sudden union with Temperance, the divining angel, like forced to serve together. Presiding. There's some new information. Oh, yeah, this could be in terms of sexual relations. This could be a new sex scandal, or information finally about a sex scandal. Patience, leveling the playing field, new information, facts not in evidence. Somebody was, suddenly trying to figure out if somebody can testify. Somebody's suddenly turning state's evidence. They want to tell all. They want to blow it up, literally. Okay, somebody very intimate with this hearing. Okay, I'm seeing this as the state capitol building. Look at that, the tower. Okay, tower is not all that great of a card, but it looks like somebody's getting some justice here. Two of Hearts with the tower, that's suddenly in love. Or somebody was trying to decide which side of the coin that they're on, and then all of a sudden, I'm with you, or I'm with her, or I'm with him. And then we have the Temperance, which is about balancing things out, bringing things to a medium, leveling the playing field. So this could be somebody's wife or husband testifying against them, or this could be a close family member, possibly even a child. This could even be the father. Or the son. Two of Hearts, two of a kind, attached at the hips. Ooh, somebody's sacrificing their father. Temperance, divine intervention. So this is like information coming in at the last second that there is either a sexual relation or a relative or close family friend member has turned evidence. They're now testifying. A breakthrough. So this is allowing somebody to testify because it's justified. Those people who were held back from testifying, they're going to have to testify now. Princess of Wands reversed, Ten of Cups reversed, signifies, well, it didn't turn out all that great. So they're trying to get somebody, we already know this shit, okay? I don't know why they're telling me this. The Devil, Wheel of Fortune, and Nine of Swords. War. Whoever this is that is telling all. There's two different things here. There's somebody who's lying and perjuring themselves and trying to fool others or giving false testimony, false witness, bearing false witness. Somebody was bearing false witness, and then over here, oh, maybe the wife of the liar comes in and says, no. New key witness. The Watchers. Watch. I've got something to say. I killed your baby today. So this could be about abortion rights too. Sorry, that's just a song they channeled to me. Okay, so the Devil can be corporation, also can be government, just because of the Virgo energy, yeah. Enterprise. This is about self-sabotage. The Eye in the Sky. So this talks about surveillance. They've got somebody, they've got some kind of video footage, or it could be like tweeting, Instagram, some kind of social media. Oh yeah, something, new information on social media. Oh boy. News of their exploits on social media. Somebody posted something, or somebody's going to post something that's really going to shake things up. Expose. Down in flames. God, somebody's going down in flames, big time. It's just a matter of time. The clock is ticking. Okay, here's another wheel, the Wheel of Fortune, leveling up, taking things to the next level, closing it out. The Wheel of Fortune can signify beneficial and lucky events, or just a turn of events. Okay, because we have Nine of Swords. So this could be studying, learning, interning, news of war, practicing, probationary period. So somebody could be put on probation. Or this can talk about not being put on probation, but somebody could be given a trial. So this speaks of another person. Interesting. Another person. We've got two dials here. A scandal within a scandal. Success in government. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords can be nightmare too. It's Mars and Gemini. So this can be also taking action on daily habits. This can be the exit from that T-square I was talking about. Promising too much, promising to deliver and not delivering anything. Thinking that you have something. So this speaks about video footage. Spying and tracking. So this could be new evidence, new testimony, new video or camera footage that needs to be reviewed. So I want to say that whatever this is, it's going to end up being continued, especially when there's more fact. Didn't I say fact-centered in evidence earlier? Okay, so the final outcome card, I have despair. It's reversed, okay? So it's not looking, it is, okay, let me tell you what the despair card is. It is that sad, cold, lonely face when you feel like you're out of opportunities, like you're being pushed out, like you're being kicked out. Okay, there's no work available. There's nowhere for you to stay. You're pretty much homeless. You have nothing. It's just you and your dog. And you really don't know what to do. There's no more opportunities here. But it's reversed. So this could be like somebody's faith being restored, or their good name being restored. Somebody's reputation is being restored because they finally spoke up. This feels like alternative information. Somebody's hiding some facts. Facts not in evidence. Okay, I did say that earlier. Okay, despair, not being worried. And then we have the moon to clarify that. The moon is in Virgo, so it's being emotional. Somebody's not worried. Somebody's not worried. They feel they have something, or they feel that there isn't anything on them. Okay, one last one. I didn't ask for a final outcome, but it became that card. Can I have a final outcome, please? Final outcome. Message of concern, mature woman. I'm not sure if this is what we need. Message of concern. This is not a positive card. So it could be somebody saying that it doesn't look good. Oh, look at that. An opportunity. It doesn't look good. Healing. Unconscious, coming to the surface. Comfort zone, needs. Emotional attitude. What is in the dark will come to light. Okay, yeah, somebody is not worried because they know, I was going to say, all bad things must come to an end. What was in the dark will now be coming out to light. They're not worried. They're really not worried. They know that after review, in turn, study. They really feel that they're going to find something. They're not worried. They're going to find the culprit. Message of concern, 5 to 6. Changes to nurturing, an opportunity to get a grip. Message of concern is not an enabling card. It really isn't positive, but it was in the past. There may have been some worries in the past, but now with this revelation, there's an opportunity here. Also, 3 of Wands can be about voicing your intent, letting people know what you want. So this could be somebody saying, you know, I want to hear the truth. Virgo can be micromanaging too, so micromanaging. Bits per second, 1 frame at a time. Frame. There's a frame going on here. Or somebody's whining that they've been framed. or it's been exposed that they were framed. Round 2, fight. Ding, ding. Outdoors, Archangel Jophiel. Go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. So there's the second card in relation to that one. Aho, breath, to breathe. It is a number 28, so it's waiting to be empowered or an opportunity to be empowered. My intention is to breathe deeply, to clear tension, to nourish my body, and to allow myself to channel all of my soul's energy into my life. Breath is life. Breath is spirit. Breath doesn't lie. A deep breath nourishes, relaxes, provides clarity, oxygen, and strength. A shallow breath reflects fear, weakness, and tension. Bringing consciousness to your breath affirms your commitment to life and to your value as a human being. Bringing consciousness to your breath connects your soul's energy with your body and all of your life's endeavors. So this could be like, this tower could be almost a sigh of relief. Kaukahi, perseverance and standing alone. Yeah, okay, so that sacrificial lamb, perseverance, standing alone. And it's a number 19, which is beginnings and endings. So this could be very well be linked to the T-square and then the opposite end, which would be Gemini. And, of course, the full moon in Gemini we just had on the 11th. That was at 19 degrees also. So beginnings and endings and communication. So standing alone and telling your story. Standing in your power. My intention is to be a sacred, unwavering bridge between my soul's purpose and the actualization of my dreams. Perseverance is often thought of as a personality trait associated with the ability to suffer through. Perseverance is also the bridge between your soul's calling and the actualization of your dreams. By aligning with the infinite energy of your soul and the passion of your heart, you will gain the strength to stand alone in your vision and push forward despite resistance or obstacles. Okay, so this is basically a, keep going, take a breath when you need to. Let me take another look at this. Yeah, I see several different things going on here. I will not. I usually don't make, somebody's putting their neck on the line with this testimony or with this video, or even coming out with the sexual exploits. Let me look back at what's going on today. Sun squaring black moon. Turning, okay, so yeah, definitely somebody's turning against whoever's on trial. They're being sacrificed. This feels like several different things going on. This is not just one trial. Okay, you guys, watch the news and let me know if any of this resonates with anything you see. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.